Hello and welcome to the first one of Vintage Story that I'm doing. I'm going to go through and show you all the mods I'm going to be using for this playthrough that I'm doing for this. Got acorns, as acorns is a food source. Culinary artillery, it allows me to have more food variants. Ancient tools, animal cages, anvil metal recovery, armor repair. Backpack pack plus allows me to build better backpacks and stuff for more inventory. A lot of different things like ceramics and cores that I need for things, expanded foods, more fantasy creatures that I can run into from golden combs, which adds more to the beekeeping segment. HUD clock so that way everyone can see what time it is. I'm not using napping mastery due to the fact that it would be nice. It just takes so much more time to do things. And you're spending more time napping out one item to get multiple because it only lets you do the multiples instead of the singles. Metal tongs for better tongs, kind of add progression to those. Millerite for better mills, more crops, piles. I'm not using plains and valleys due to the fact that it kind of messes up world gen a bit. It makes it smoother and nicer, but it also denies stone layers from spawning correctly. Prospect together so that way I know what I'm actually looking for and I can actually check and see what's actually in each area, what chances. Increased stack sizes for things, added some more plants and wild things, and I've also added wood chest variants. So, I mean, there's more chest variants. I'm going to create a new world here. No, name it vid world. I'll have it on standard settings. I'm going to customize those a little. Player lives are infinite. Days per month is 9, so 7.2 real life hours before it goes on to the next month. Yeah. True winters, sand and gravel, cave-ins are disabled. I'm mainly going to leave everything alone. I am going to speed up saplings by just a little. Tool durability I'm going to increase by 25, but its mining speed I'm going to increase by 50. I mean, it doesn't take me forever. 6 blocks to 8. Global deposit spawn rate, I'm going to increase that to 140. So I don't spend forever. I'm going to also enable color accurate map because I like that. I want to make those invisible. Leave a lot of this alone. I'm going to turn off class exclusive recipes because I would like to craft everything that is available. Surface copper, I'm going to turn that to uncommon, and tin I'm going to turn to very rare. So that way they just a little easier to find. Not super easy, but just a little easier. And for a seed, I'm just going to mash my numpad like twice. This is the world seed that I'm gonna go with. 54768546237. I'm gonna apply this, and I'm going to create a world in standard. I did change a few settings, so if you do want to follow along, you can. But this game was made due to the fact that the creator played a Minecraft pack from what knowledge I have that he really liked, and I'm guessing the pack was no longer getting updates, or he's like, I can do better, and made Vintage Story. So this was kind of inspired from a Minecraft mod pack. And if I remember the pack's name, I think it was called Terra Firma Craft or something like that, which was like a hyper realistic, you gotta progress through like sticks and stones to melting down ore to get better equipment and stuff. But it took a long time. I'm really excited for their next update because I was looking at their update list. In version 120, the tongs and stuff are going to actually hold the metal and stuff that you're working with. And they're adding more like mounts and boats and improvements. I'm excited for it. And they're adding, if I read it correctly, 4 story dungeons. Because I think currently there's only 1 story dungeon, and that's like part 1. But in part 2, there's going to be like 4 of them. They've got 1 done, and they're working on the other 3. It calls to you. Return again. Character creator. Do this skin. Do some sapphire eyes. Short box mustache. I kind of already have a setup that I like. Where is it? Like this, and then liver. Didn't add any more. Oh boy. Ah! I'm gonna go tuba. Dublo. Got no extra hair. Messy hairstyle. Why not? Confirmed skin. Now we've got a class. And this is why I kind of disabled class exclusive recipes due to the fact that there are several. Like Hunter, I can build a special bow and arrows with him. Malefactor, I get a sling. Clockmaker, I get a device that allows me to tame an enemy. Blackguard gets a short sword and shield. The tailor would make tailored armor and clothing. And then there's Commoner that doesn't get any positive or negatives. I always go with Tailor because of all the stuff that it gives. Plus 10% armor durability, exclusive craftable sewing kit and clothes. Sybil, negative 10% loot from foraging. Weak, negative 2 health points and negative 10% mining speed. Kind, negative 10% animal loot, and negative 25% animal harvesting speed. But for this, I'm going to go with Commoner since I can craft everything and I don't have to worry about a class. So, confirm. It is spring. It's the 1st of May. Wind is a violent storm and rift activity is low, and there's already quartz. Sadly, it requires a tool tier 3 bronze to break. But I'm in a granite biome, which means I can actually get granite stones to nap with because it's not a sedimentary rock. I don't have to worry about flint. Flint's nice and all, but I don't need it because I'd rather go with my more open source. What does the map say around me? Looks like I want to head over here towards the little forested area, which is this way. Foresty hills. Oh boy. Because sadly, in my little area that I'm in, I can't get sticks. I could always head to this plains area and hope that I can find some stuff. I think that might be better. Get more flat land to be on instead of this hilly rocks. Gotta keep an eye out for any copper because I'm gonna need some to start with. Oh wow, medium copper. And then I can just go like this. Do this. You used to have to actually type in the word for the color. I used to have to type in orange in order to make a orange pin. But then they added a color picker. Most likely on top of that whole pillar there, where that ore was, I would be able to get some nuggets. But what I want is that. Gotta be careful here because I don't want to get hurt too much. More than I'm hurt, the longer it takes for me to heal. Oh, snake. That's a mod. Ow! Bush! It hurt me. Yeah, some plants tend to hurt you. And those come from the mods. Another snake. Luckily they don't attack me. I'm getting a lot of flint here. Which I don't want right now, because I do have granite. I don't get the bonus, like, damage with granite, as I would with flint. The wind's kind of shoving me around, causing a jitter to my screen. Really don't care for it. That is an eel. I do not know if that's friendly or not. Yeah, I'm in the water. Get out. Break up these birch leaves. There's one with sticks in it. Now, one of the neat things about this game, let me clear out an area real quick. Don't mind me holding my rock in this area. Once it clears up, I'll show you. If I hold control, I crouch, and then I can place a stone down. Now the neat thing is, if I do control and I right click on this stone again, it opens up a crafting interface. I can make an adze, a mallet, a wedge, axe, hoe, knife, shovel, spear, and fishing hooks. There are a few of these that are mods, like the fishing hook, the wedges. Oh god, I'm hiccuping. Mallet and adze are all mods. So these ones right here are modded items. What I want currently is a knife. Can't see it too well. If I get my shadow in it, you can see all these yellow blocks. I gotta chip these away. One piece at a time. One little voxel. And if I chip them around the item, anything that's not attached to it will break. Like so. Now I have it. Now combine this with the stick and get a granite knife. And you can see it in my hand there. And then cut these reeds, which I can use to make a bag. There is a handbook with H. It helps you with all the knowledge. And then crafting. All different types of food and stuff. My handbook is a lot bigger than normal due to the fact of all the mods they add to it. I'm gonna harvest a bunch of reeds here. I think it was like 10 per basket. If I hit E, I can open up my inventory, and if I hit H on the item, it'll give me a list of what it can make. It can make all of this stuff. Like a forage basket, different types of bandages, empty bean aid, crude shield, a skep for starting bees, a reed chest, and a hand basket is what I'm going to be making. Yeah, it takes 2 sets of 5, so that's 10 per basket, so I'm gonna need quite a few. Gonna need 40. Because it's the early inventory. Because right now, my inventory, I don't have anything. I just have my hotbar. Actually have more than enough to start up, so I'm gonna make one and then show you. Once I put it in one of these 4 slots here, I now have inventory. I have 4 inventory slots. There is a diet system. If I hit C, I can open up my character stats and get my traits and clothing, my nutrition. Every bit of this, fruit, vegetable, grain, protein, and dairy, will increase my maximum health. So the more of a variety, and the more of said variety that I eat, the better off I'll be. Some food doesn't give you any benefits, so you gotta watch it if you're actually looking for benefits. I think with one of the mods that I have, I can turn seaweed into food, but each food item has a different value of each of those stats. So there's quite a bit to this. Get my baskets going, and I'll try to look for a more little foresty spot. I think I heard a wolf. I don't know. I'm probably just imagining it because I played this game so much. Wolves are very deadly. One basket, 2 basket, 3 basket. Now I have big inventory that I can throw a lot of this stuff into. Alright, let's see. Looks like there's some stuff up this way. Oh yeah. Some plants here, if I was to break this normally, I would break the entire plant and only get one. But if I take a knife to it, I can get multiple, and it leaves it. And this rhubarb here is perishable. Fresh for 2 days, when eaten, 35 saturation, which is 35 points of hunger. Food category, vegetable, mod, wildcraft, herbs, and spices. So if I eat this, I get a little bit of hunger back. Delicious. Rhubarb. Fish are a part of another mod too, which I think is primitive survival, is what it's called. This place is not very flat. It's got good quality soil, but not flat at all. I don't want to spend forever flattening out land. Collect some rhubarb here for a snack, since there's a bunch of it and I've got a decent durability knife. Oop, that almost spelled a disaster. There goes some chickens. Yeah, there's animal breeding, generations to each of those animals. Lots of good things that you can do. I like blacksmithing in this because it's real fun. Currently, the maximum tier that you can reach is steel. they're gonna add way more because from my knowledge and from what I've come across with friends while playing this in vanilla and other servers that are modded too, we have come across uranium and stuff, so I'm pretty sure eventually we'll be able to reach space. It's a willow tree. Yeah, I'm seeing these smaller little core pieces and I'm like, oh, fruit tree? And then no. Finding a nice birch area. I think over here is going to be a good setup location. So let's make my way over. Yeah, a lot of people will play this and go with no mini map and all that and go hardcore. I'm not gonna do that for this one. One, because I'm not super skilled at navigating. And two, I'm not very good at surviving because I make bad choices. There's a structure over here in this water. And there's a cracked vessel of forage. I'm gonna pick this up in my hands with the carry-on mod. And then I'm gonna shift, right click, hold. Now it's on my back. There's another forage. Another forage. So what am I thinking? Do I hear bees? I do hear bees. Where? I gotta be careful. I don't want to break them. Yeah, there's bees somewhere. Bees are awesome if you can find them early. Let me just slap this down, hold right click while I'm not looking at anything. I can pick up the other one off my back, slap that one down. Little tower here. Now, where are they? Be very careful not to pop the nest, because it can be attached to the leaves. I think I see it. Right there. Wild beehive. Medium. Oh, poplar seed. That's a weird seed. But one of the things I want to do is grab a bunch of flowers, like these forget-me-nots, because I want them to go absolutely haywire. Lily of the Valleys. Because beekeeping is a really good way to get light. I do want lights, because I can use them to make candles and stuff. They have a limited range, so the more flowers I place around, the more likely I'll have them get ready to swarm. But since there's no empty skeps nearby, they won't swarm. They'll get ready to. It'll take them a day to recalibrate. I wish I could see the nest more clearly, but I guess. That is a boar. Or an orc or whatever. Spearhead. They are hostile. Find this. And this will get me a granite spear, which is throwable. So, don't think that you're safe from not throwing it, because if I hold right click, I'm ready to throw it. And it throws it. This is a pear tree. And this is a young pink apple. Something that I did not know is you can actually get those to actually grow two different types. So if this was to actually grow up and actually survive, and this grows out, I can cut off a clipping area, and I can take one of these and merge it into one tree. Alright, let's go back into here, go grab this other jar out of this water, a forageable. Mainly I don't want them in the water for now. So I'm grabbing it and taking it with me over here to break. Slap this down here. Now I have 3 things of forage. Is there any more structures nearby? There's clay here. Another orc. More clay. There's fire clay and then there's blue clay. Fire clay is a really good clay for later on, and it's also good for like one thing early game. But if you only have fire clay around, it's still really good. Split, flint, granite stones, granite stones. Yeah, it looks like I only have clay nearby, so I will have to adventure out to go get fire clay, but that's acceptable. I see an oak tree, that's good. I don't see anything else. I'm gonna gather some cranberries here. Eat those up and get some hunger in me. Green bar is my hunger, red bar is obviously health. Run out of health, I die. Run out of green, I start taking damage until I die. Grab some sticks. Kind of looking around, hoping that I... Oh, that's a wolf. Oh, that's a wolf! Cannot have this lasting around here. Gotcha! Yeah, definitely don't want wolves around. Ooh, that was scary. I'll take its stuff, and then I'll break its corpse there to get bones. Take him out. Of course, I gotta skin him in order to collect any goodies that he has. He gave me a rawhide mantle, which is a shirt. I'll wear it. Makes me look more survivally. And that little pup, where is it? I gotta be a monster. But it's for my own survival. Because within a few days it'll grow up to be a full grown. And then it will become a danger to me. I don't know where it ran off to. Oh, there's tin right here. Sweet. That's very rare. It's not much. But I'm going to leave that there because I don't want to have it filling up my inventory. 1. And 2. It'd just be a waste because I can't use it until later. Alright. doesn't look like I'm gonna get lucky with any surface copper chunks around. As I say it. Is there any more than just this one? Yeah, if you find surface bits, there's ore underneath. There's always ore. It's not a big node, but there's ore. And a lot of times they aren't of the best quality. Like there's another bunch here. Okay. Which of course, if I drop down here, you can see it. Medium. Medium's not too bad. Because there's poor, medium, good, and then bountiful. Bountiful is the best you can get. I think this is a good flat spot here. I'll probably set up near this water anyways, though. What is this? Blue clay and soil. Alright. Yeah, I'll set up over here. I'll probably take over that tower. Nap me out an axe here, so that way I can get a campfire going. Can't really break a oh, goblin. Yeah, if you guys don't like seeing goblins and stuff pop up in my video, and I can disable them if need be. Also, if they get really annoying, I can also then disable them. This one's wearing armor, and I just broke my spear. I've just been chased away. Spearhead. I'm curious, can I make a bone spear? No, I can't. Okay. Yeah, there's only certain recipes that use bones. I know the axe is one of them. This guy has a chance to give his chest piece, which is like a very start. Oh, he could jump too. I'll take one, because I'm not gonna take two. And that I can put right here. That gives me defense. Alright, let's see what I got. Looks like a bunch of really basics. Stuff that I already had. Now if I take a knife, I can cut grass. And then if I take an axe, preferably not near the tree with bees, I can cut down this maple tree, which is going to take a few seconds. Because it requires a tool tier 1 stone to break. Because trees in this, timber, the whole thing. From top to bottom, based on durability. If you can only break half the tree with the amount of durability you have left, it will take half your axe. Well, it'll take all your axe and leave half. What a mallet head. I want firewood. 4 of it. I'll probably actually do more. Do a stack in 4. Then another thing I want to do before it gets too dark is make a shovel. Get a little bit of dirt. Since there isn't gravity affecting dirt, because I don't have that enabled, dirt will just be dirt. It's all low fertility, sadly. So it's not really good farmland. So I don't know if I have the mod that does it. But there's one that changes the value. Break this. I'm gonna place this down. Go grass. I'm gonna control click that down. Or firewood. Like so. Then if I take 2 sticks and 1 grass like so, I get a fire starter. If I crouch and then just hold right click on this, it does not always work. It has a chance. I can light that. I'll break this out of my way. Really small hobbit hole. Then if I control shift, I can place this down. So there, that there. Now, if I hit H here, it pauses the game, obviously. I want a crude door, so I need 3 sticks, 2 logs. Well, look at that. That luck. Now I can take this crude door, come out here, slap it down. The crude door used to actually break. Like, you'd open and close it, and it would just eventually pop and then fall to the ground. This campfire takes fuel, so load this on up. And I might as well cook this meat while I'm here. Get some food. Ugh. I'm charring it, sadly. Because I can't cook it. Not until later. I'm not going to do a super long win on this one, though. If you guys want to see more, like and subscribe. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know if you want to see more of this game. There's a lot more to it. Like a lot more. Like multi-blocks that I can build that allow me to make steel, stuff like that, or turn coal into coal coke and stuff. It's real fun. I enjoy the game. If you want to see more, let me know. If not, also let me know. Kind of helps me out know what you guys want to see. But I'm going to leave it here, that here for this one. And until next time, toodaloo.